Hi guys, thank you for tuning in to a new episode. I'm David Mathas, and I just want to thank you guys for taking some time out of your busy days to come check out my topic today. So today's topic is all about why you should make just one change at a time, right? A lot of times when we're anxious or excited about, maybe changing the course of our nutrition, changing the course of our training, just anything in life in general. Maybe it's a career, maybe it's going back to school, whatever it is. Oftentimes that very beginning stage, kind of call that dating stage or whatever, we get so excited that we want to make so many changes at once, right? I see this all the time with clients and other people in the gym, and I'll be honest, myself included, right? We get excited about a new path. Maybe we're starting a new training program, maybe we're starting a new diet, whatever it may be, and we want to try to do everything at once, right? Well, when in reality, maybe it's just one small change that needs to be made, right? Maybe that you don't have to put yourself through so much torment of changing multiple things at once in order to get the desired effect. Let's take fat loss, for instance, okay? Say someone's wanting to lose fat, right? And they haven't been exercising right, they haven't been eating right, so on and so forth. Well, first of all, yes, we have to get your nutrition on point, right? We have to get that cleaned up, get your numbers set, start making healthier changes, right? But just by adding some movement in from exercise, resistance exercise, and changing the diet, right then and there, you're going to start seeing results, right? Those newbie gains aren't just for people who are 13, 14, 15-year-olds starting off working out. They're for people who have been sedentary for a while. It doesn't matter what point in your life you are at, right? If you have not been doing something for a while and you start doing it, especially when it comes to exercise, you are going to be considered a newbie, right? So why would you go ahead and start throwing in hours of cardio and doing all these different diet protocols when just cleaning up your diet and starting to move around a little bit more? Maybe that's just walking for you, right? Maybe that is just enough to kickstart you, right? One good thing, as a coach and stuff, I like to use different strategies as different tools in the toolbox, right? Cardio being one of them, lowering calories, vice versa, whatsoever, right? The point being is, if you start throwing in a bunch of changes all at once, how are you going to know what is actually effective for that change to occur, right? So say you change your diet, you start working out more, you start adding cardio, blah, blah, all this stuff, right? Well, when you hit that plateau later on, and you will hit that plateau because it's just human nature, where do you go from there? Well, you've already used up all these different options, so you don't know which one is actually contributing the most to your wanted change at this time, so you really don't know where to go moving forward. If you start slow, if you make one change at a time, then you have more tools left in the toolbox when you hit those sticking points to throw in. So say you start off with, and we're just going to use fat loss for an example here, right? Say you start off by, you've got your macros down, you start doing some resistance training 3 to 4 times a week, you're going for some walks, right? Great, that's an awesome start. Say 4 or 5 months down the road, you start hitting a sticking point, okay? Where do you go from there? Well, now you've got cardio, in your toolbox still to use, right? You've got changes in your macronutrient numbers to throw in there as a toolbox, right? You've got different sorts of resistance training and exercise protocols that you can throw in there. So when you hit that sticking point, pick one and throw it in there and see if it works, right? Maybe it's time to start implementing 2 days or 3 days of either low intensity or a couple HIIT sessions in there to kind of restart your change, right? Restart the progress all over again. Point being is that we as humans, we often get very excited at the beginning of things, but they tend to fizzle out as we go. It's nothing about you individually. It happens to the best of us, even the top professionals. You go through a point in your life where you're going to hit a sticking point. You're not always going to be able to make change at the same rate, right? It's obviously easier when you're newer. It gets a little bit harder when you become intermediate, and when you become advanced, you don't see change quite as much. But you've put in the work, you've laid the groundwork along the way in order to not have to change quite as much, right? But also what you've learned along the way is tools in your toolbox in order to, sorry, that was my dog in the background. You've incorporated new tools into your toolbox to use, and you've learned yourself, you've learned what works for you and your body, and you can start incorporating those when the sticking points start to come again for you. So just think about, taking things simple, right? You start overwhelming yourself too much at first with a brand new training protocol, a new diet, cardio, all these different lifestyle changes, and you're going to get burnt out real quick, right? Health and fitness, just like life, is a slow and steady journey, guys. This is not a race, all right? This is a journey. It's a path that you are on. So make sure that your path is smooth as possible, as easy as possible, and one that you're going to be able to navigate for many, many years to come, right? If you guys need any help with anything, maybe you're starting off, maybe you're looking for a fat loss program, maybe you're looking to add some lean muscle, whatever it is, I have my coaching services available. I will put them in the description box below how you can contact me, but it's just mathasfitness@gmail.com, MATHAS fitness@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram at mathasfitness, Facebook, my personal page, which is David Mathas, and my coaching page, which is Mathas Fitness. I would love to work with you guys, but what I want you to take away from this video in particular is slow and steady wins the race, right? We've heard that for many, many years. You start incorporating too many things at once, not only are you not going to know what works, but you're going to get burnt out so much quicker. And what good is it if you do something great for 30 days, but then the next 11 months you fall off the wagon? Where did that really get you, right? Think about that next time you want to incorporate any change. And this doesn't have to just be for fitness, right? Or for your nutrition. This could be for your job, going back to school, a relationship, whatever it is that you want to change about your life, your lifestyle, your current situation. Make a plan. Go into it controlled and patient, I guess is the best word to say. And like I said, if you guys need any help, please contact me. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you maybe got a little something out of it and kind of thought of things a little bit different, how to go about starting a new change in your life, right? You guys are awesome. I do this for you guys. I don't do this for any sort of fame or money. I do this because I've had people in my past that have helped me out, and I want to be able to return that to you guys. So if you guys have gotten something out of this, please like, subscribe, and share. That would mean so much to me. And like I said, I try to get to about 2 videos out a week, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes if things are rough, maybe just 1. But you can always follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm very active on there. And thank you guys once again. Have a great day.